roundup of the coolest and most unusual gadgets guaranteed to elicit a wow response. We've rounded up the coolest and most unusual gadgets that are guaranteed to make you say, wow. You'll see how to turn your bike into a powerful e-bike in 10 seconds, a smart little device that's been called a hacker's Tamagotchi, and this wild speaker that makes the song lyrics float and dance right in front of you. Links to all the products are in the video description. Thanks to Lart for sponsoring this video. If you grew up gaming in the 90s, the name Sound Blaster is legendary. And now they're back with a gadget that looks like it came from the future. The Sound Blaster Reimagined is a fully modular audio hub that lets you build your own control interface using magnetic blocks. Instead of being stuck with a fixed layout, you literally snap on different physical modules like volume sliders, rotary knobs, or a smart touchscreen and rearrange them however you want, just like Lego bricks for your desk. You route any audio input to any output with a tap. PC, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, headphones, speakers, microphones, instruments, all unified in one place. You can use it to mix audio sources for your live stream, control your Spotify, or even use the built-in DOS emulator to play retro games like Doom right on that tiny screen. It even has an AI DJ that generates royalty-free music in real time. Right now, you can pledge for the starter kit on Kickstarter for around $329. Shipments don't start until June 2026, though. It might look like a Tamagotchi from the early 2000s, but this thing's actually much smarter, way smarter. You probably remember Flipper Zero, the device that went viral after being marketed as a hacker gadget and eventually got banned on Amazon as a card skimming device. Well, a team from Spain decided to build a more advanced and much easier to use version called Code. It comes with a proper full color display, which already makes it way more pleasant to work with. And overall, this device is clearly aimed at geeks, people who can code or at least vibe code and build small apps that run directly on the device. And if you actually know how to use it, it can do a lot. You can control smart home devices via Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, infrared, and more, which is super handy if you've ever lost your TV or AC remote. You can also control robots, even using voice commands, including sending instructions through OpenAI or Gemini directly to your robot. There are even wilder things you can do, like opening doors via NFC, testing Wi-Fi networks and connected devices for security issues, or storing card data and paying with it instead. Just don't become the bad guy and only use your own cards. And yeah, you can play Snake on it too. But let's be real, who cares about that with everything else it can do? The project's already raised over $1 million on Kickstarter, which makes Code a pretty promising device, starting at around $129 with early bird discounts. Imagine a karaoke machine that actually fixes the two biggest annoyances of home singing: dead microphones and needing a TV to see the lyrics. This is the Akara Shell, a portable all-in-one party station that runs on Android and folds up like a high-tech briefcase. It looks like a premium retro radio, but the top flips open like a clam to reveal a built-in touchscreen available in either 8-inch or 10-inch sizes and a hidden garage for the microphones. Don't let the lunchbox size fool you. These things pump out serious volume, ranging from 140 to 280 watts of peak power. When you're done singing, you just drop the wireless mics back into the case and they charge automatically, so you never have to hunt for AA batteries again. Right now, the compact 8-inch model goes for around $224, while the larger 10-inch version is priced at about $280. Most reusable bottles seem harmless, but they can easily grow bacteria and other impurities that can make you sick. Luckily, there's the Lard Purvis 2. It not only kills bacteria and removes contaminants from your water, but also constantly reminds you to stay hydrated. Here's how it works. Inside, there's a removable nanofiltration system that not only improves taste and removes chlorine, but also filters out stuff like pharmaceuticals, pesticides, harmful salts and acids, and even heavy metals. Then, with one press of the button, it activates UV purification, which kills bacteria, so your water is completely safe to drink, no matter what sketchy fountain you filled it from. And you don't have to worry about bacteria growing inside the bottle over time. Every 2 hours, the UV light turns on automatically to keep it clean. But having clean water isn't enough. The hardest part is remembering to drink it. If you sit at your desk for hours like I do, it's easy to forget about water completely and then wonder why your head's spinning and your brain is barely working. That's why the Purvis 2 has a smart reminder system that gently nudges you when it's time to take another sip. So, yeah, this feature is a must have if you want to stay sharp throughout the day without chugging 10 cups of espresso. Every sip you take is logged in the app so you can set your daily goals, say 68 ounces, and track how much you've left to drink. And if you drink something else during the day, you can add it in manually. The bottle comes in several colors and sizes, 23 ounces and 34 ounces, so there's one for everyone. For Black Friday, you can get up to 30% off the Lart Purvis 2. I've left a link in the description below. Imagine carrying an entire power station in your pocket. That's the Core Plus, a 27,000 milliamp hour power bank that does something wild. It has a real AC outlet built in. Just plug in a regular power cable and you've got wall power anywhere. While most power banks only charge phones and tablets, Core Plus has a 200-watt AC socket that lets you run laptops, camera chargers, and small electronics off-grid. Plus, you get 3 USB-C ports, wireless charging for your phone, and even a dedicated pad for your Apple Watch. The coolest part is the reload mechanic. The battery section detaches so you can swap in a fresh module in seconds. The Core Plus Pro Set goes for $119 with delivery slated for February 2026. Now I'm showing you two flashlights from the same brand, but built for different situations. The Woobin G5 usually goes for $20 to $30, while the Woobin X4 is closer to $40. And that price gap actually makes sense once you see how they're meant to be used. Both have magnetic bases so you can stick them to metal and go hands-free, but the G5 adds a rotating head, which makes it great for close-up work in awkward angles, while the X4 focuses more on power and area lighting. Size-wise, the G5 is slim and easy to pocket. The X4 is noticeably bigger, and that extra size is what allows it to push up to 1500 lumens, something the G5 with its 400 lumens isn't even trying to compete with. Both come with RGB and strobe modes, but they're used differently. On the G5, RGB makes sense for photo or video setups, while on the X4, it feels more like visibility or signaling. The X4 also has a tactical switch, so it's faster when you just need instant light, whereas the G5 is more of a set it up and aim it kind of light. Durability is solid on both. They're IP68 waterproof. The G5 handled water with no issues. The X4 had a small charging light glitch after submersion, but kept working. And yes, the controls on both take a bit of getting used to. These are not one button and done lights. If you want something compact, flexible, and affordable that you'll actually carry every day, the G5 wins. If you want maximum brightness and camp-style lighting, that's exactly what the X4 is for. This one's definitely more of a wow gadget than something practical for everyday use. This is the Panda 3D Candy Printer, and it literally prints candy right in front of you. It's the kind of thing that'll absolutely steal the show at kids' parties, school events, fairs, or birthdays. You load the candy material, wait for it to heat up, pick a design in the app, and it starts printing almost immediately. The printing itself is fast and looks really cool. Watching candy being built layer by layer is half the fun. The candy doesn't taste amazing, to be honest, but that's not really why people gather around it. It's more about the experience than the flavor. You can pick preset designs, draw custom shapes, or even try turning photos into candy prints. The photo feature didn't work very well, but the basic designs and custom drawings worked fine and were fun to play with. This thing's definitely not for everyone. It's expensive, over $2,000, bulky, and probably overkill for most homes. But if you regularly host kids' parties, events, or just want something that people have never seen before, it's a fun, impressive gadget with a real wow factor. The candy material is sold separately. You can find all the links in the description. If you're the type of person who constantly clicks a pen during meetings, this gadget basically turns your nervous energy into productivity. CheerPlay is the pocket-sized wireless controller that doubles as a mechanical fidget toy. On the productivity side, it's an air mouse. You can wave it around to control your cursor during a presentation or click through slides from across the room. When you're relaxing, it connects to your phone so you can doom scroll through TikTok or Instagram Reels without ever touching your screen. And when you turn it off, the buttons, wheels, and switches still click and spin, giving you a dedicated stress relief toy that doesn't look unprofessional. Since it's currently live on Kickstarter, you can pledge for a unit starting around $60 with shipping estimated to start in January 2026. Stop recording blindly with your phone's back camera. Usually you have to guess if you're in the frame, but this gadget solves that. The Cinco X View M4 is a wireless magnetic monitor that mirrors your phone screen so you can vlog with your best lenses. It looks like a miniature smartphone, roughly the size of a deck of cards or a small power bank that magnetically snaps to your device.